You are now listening to the Insight Fantasy Sports Podcast.
All right, welcome back to another one of our watch-alongs for the week. Another Thursday game and another cracker, I reckon it's going to be. Cats v Dogs, the Bailey Smith Cup, I've heard it be called over the journey. No one's with us yet. I think that's because they might be still having their Panic Room stream still going on. Oh, it just finished up, so should have some people coming in soon. But yeah, until then, I think we can just chill and talk about our trades, I guess. So Bolton, that I was just on. Yeah, what did he have? He was chilling on.
Bit of a late change for you.
Yeah, Freo aren't playing, so that's okay. Well, did they win their 2 games as well? That would be another sort of tiebreaker for it. But anyway, I suppose we'll look a little bit into today's game. Obviously, Baker in for an injured Artie Jones, Bramble sub, Closey sub, which I could have told you last week. Danger out injured and O'Sullivan out means that Stanley's going to go into the ruck. Stuart's obviously going to play back. Who's taken Danger's role forward? It's going to be... I suppose they're just going to... Yeah, Myers played last game. Duncan 300th is going to be a nice little moment as well. But I suppose...
We're not talking about, really, I don't think.
Yeah, true. I suppose while we're here, I might switch over the screens while we can and take it over to what we're doing trade-wise. And it's going to open up to, well, my trade screen because I'm still absolutely on the fence on what I'm going to do. I had dreams and aspirations to bring my man Kitty Coleman in, but he's been listed as managed. And... he's one I can't do now. So I've toiled with the looks of Mills. He was obviously going to be in everyone's sort of squads. It was between him and Roberts, I think, started the year. But, yeah, obviously, Mills with his early injury. Do you remember what injury it was for Mills?
Not really.
Yeah,
I'm not sure if it was something related to why he was out late last year, was it? But
No, because we were looking at him, we're like, he's fit. You know, he's used to average this much. He's, fresh off a injury season. Had heaps time to rehab, and then
plantar fasciitis. That's what he said.
I've had it before. Not fun. It just feels it sucks.
Not ideal.
It's like, mine was worse in the mornings or just like getting up at night when you're still stiff and just feels like the bottom of your foot. It's not fun to play.
Great.
Anywho, he's there. I'm now looking at that 81 or 82 break even, and I'm thinking this might not be
pretty high
a move. We might want to go on someone that is already sort of on the move, which I've been toiling of changing that to likes of Shea Bolton. Low down 700k. He's taken those midfield CBAs left from an injured Hayden Young. So he's one I could definitely see myself launching into. 97 119 his last 2. They were absolutely on top against the Giants. So here's one I'm doing. Just getting rid of the red dots in McRae and Horn-Francis. I still hold on to Short just because when you hear the injuries are late out, you think this guy was destined to play that game. Yeah. He'll be back even if it's a week. It's gone up to... It's looking like since that laid out, it's looking to be... It could be 4 weeks of him. Yeah. And just absolutely shocking, but it's one I could see having as a sort of point of difference in those buys. He'll come fit. He's He's estimated to have the quickest recovery out of McRae and Horne-Francis, although we did see Horne-Francis, saw him jogging around, apparently doing laps, which isn't expected a few days after a hamstring, is it?
No. He's nothing you really expect, but I mean, he can pull anything out. Probably those ice bars will be helping him.
Lack thereof.
Yeah.
But even then, he hasn't been punching the lights out anyway. He's been out, around that 80 mark, had a few hundreds. Yeah. And he's not going to get out of reach. If he does start scoring hundreds again, 149 break even there, he'll go down. He could go below 800k. And hey, for me, that might be a Bolton to Horne-Francis move during or after the buys, to be honest. So
yeah, 100%.
Yeah, happy to do that. And we've also, well, I say we because you have too, bought in Nick Martin. I looked at him last week, how much did he go up last week? He went up, 16k, which is a lot when you're in these sort of realms. Obviously pumped out, another 100+ score. He's got the easiest matchup in footy against Richmond for an inside. Well, he's not really an inside mid, is he? He's just an outside everywhere player. And the thing I absolutely love about him, look at those time on ground percentages.
Insane.
100% against Swans. You'd have a good tank on him.
Yeah. So some of it wasn't really talked about though, like at the start of the season, was he?
No, I didn't like it. I almost pulled people away from him just because, his role isn't like, it's not like I was going to say Sheasel, but even that's in doubt. It's not like a Tom Green or a, Jerry or someone who's just, what they're going to do, full inside, ruck, whatever. He can get stuck in those sort of small forward areas, which obviously we know aren't fun for fantasy scorers. I might actually have a quick look for everyone over how I did last week. Ended up with a 21-28, jumped up a few thousand ranks into the top 20k. The shirt tonight.
You haven't bought out that shirt tonight, so that's a good sign.
No, it's above average Joe for me this week. Above average, certainly not shooting the lights out. Obviously, I got pinged in the heart with that Horne-Francis bullet, but just showing the importance of getting those mid prices and rookies out of your team. Obviously, Trainer 50 got hit with a vest, which we don't have to worry about this week since Bolter's on his has to be in his timeout corner after 10 p.m. Daniel 77 wasn't good enough. And again, just a rookie score in Simpson, which for his price is amazing, but on field, obviously,
he's been playing alright.
He's been great. He's the only rookie you can sort of see yourself trading in with all these, sort of debutants, but none of them have a real, locked-in job security. So I'll have to do some rearranging on how to fit. Actually, it might just be a Mills down here and then a... This is very unprofessional of me, I must say, but just for the sake of my sanity, there we go. That's what we like to see. Bolton's in. Anyway, how long we got until the game? 5 minutes, counting down. How do you see this game gone?
The Bailey Smith legacy game, potentially. We're both vice-captaining in. So
we are? That's worth a mention.
Yeah, worth a mention. Good thing also to mention is that Bulldogs haven't lost to Geelong at GMHBA since 2022, I don't think. So that's worth a note.
So they're part of the jumping on the GWS curse. Or is it the opposite?
What was that?
Dogs haven't lost at GMHBA, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so it is the same as how the Giants are going.
Exactly.
As we're hearing some didgeridoo going on in the background for the second Sir Doug Nicholls week. I suppose, I've got Cats in a very, very close one. I'm going to do Cats by 4. Let's keep it exciting. Let's keep it within a goal.
Yep.
That's
Well, I'm
cool.
going to Dogs by 25.
What's going in here? We have it says Triton coming in 1K on the line for 8K. I want to hear that multi. I want to chuck it in because I am all in with you. That's what you're jumping on.
Gamble responsibly.
That's true. Yeah, well, of
On
course.
that note, I don't know if you saw during the week, Bailey Smith's now, I don't know how long he's been there for. He's now second in the odds for Brownlow medal.
Yep. Yeah. Well,
Yeah, so
I think I was hearing on the midweek Rob if Baz had, if he'd already got more votes than his highest polling year, which was 2022. I think he had is it 12? Do you think he's passed that yet?
you'd think so. Close to it.
God, because Dacos isn't really doing a lot. Who was a lot of people's favourites. Bont had his injury.
I'm surprised he is still the one with the highest odds though for it. I mean the shortest odds, I should say.
It's a 10 leg on touches only, like that. As I'm sorting out my loops, I don't think do I have any Cats or Dogs players? I've got. Oh crap! Let's get Bosslinger off my field. Actually,
Yeah, I was gonna say, I saw you put him on there. I was like, hang on a sec.
Crap! That could have been really bad. Oh no, I would have had the emergency in trainer, so just means I don't have a defensive loop. But at least I've got 22 on field, which through the buys I know a lot of people won't have, which is scary to think.
Yeah. The Indigenous ceremony.
Crap, I definitely could have looped this better. There's 3 minutes left. Pressure's on. Oh no, I'll leave it. Just so I don't do something stupid. Anyway. If Bice or Trainer come out with a 3, then I'm going to be very sad. Because Bosslinger is my... Actually, I could sort something out here. Martin Roberts. Well done. Oh wait, no, it wouldn't make any sense doing a Bosslinger loop anyway because he plays in the first game. Don't he?
Yeah.
I won't be able to move him out anyway.
Exactly.
Yeah, Doi. All
So
right.
it's a good thing you've just moved him now.
I put my mind at ease for it.
Do you think anyone goes to Smith early tonight? Like, what's the tension between Libber and him, you think? Bit of Biff, bit of Niggle.
He's such a gut runner, and I don't think the Dogs have anyone that sort of plays that tagging role just in general, let alone on a wing.
Yeah.
But I reckon he'll know the eyes are on him tonight, and he will absolutely love it. Yeah, you'd love to see a heavy shot on him early, wouldn't you? Dogs and Cats. So, in my team from the Dogs and the Cats, I have Holmes, and that's it.
Who have I got? Maybe while I'm at it, while we're waiting for the bounce, my trades I made this week was Martin and Warner in, and obviously the two big outs in McRae and Jason All-Francis that a lot of people are doing as well. So worth something because I didn't say it earlier.
Perfect. All right. Get ready to pause on the bounce when you are.
Yep. So I've got Davidson, Smith, Holmes.
Oh, yeah. Smith with the VC, of course.
Yep.
And just a reminder for anyone that's ahead of us on the stream, give it a pause on the moment the first centre bounce hits the ground, and we'll count you into when you press play if you want to sync live up to us, or if you're just just here for the commentary, then obviously go about your own way, but we'll be counting.
Are they delayed a bit, are they?
Oh, Jesus, I've still got... Yeah. Oh, let me fix my loops. Oh, damn it. Yeah, no, I've cooked it because I can't use my utility to switch things around, but I can do that with trades anyway. That's fine.
Stengels in the midfield. Into the coin toss. With Humphries.
It's the Indigenous players.
Yeah.
Sanders, part Indigenous, maybe.
So do we know who's captain Geelong?
We'll have a look. Of course we'll have a look.
Bless you.
Yeah, no, I've got none. Yeah, West. Oh, how good was his goal last week?
Yeah.
Got a feel for was it Archie Roberts? Yes, that's tough. All right.
Are you ready?
So who's going to who here?
Matt Kennedy to Smith.
Kennedy. Oh.
Right.
Man,
Pause.
it's going to be good. Count it in. So I have paused it on the bounce.
My bounce was a little bit in front, so I'll wait a bit.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Press play. It's up in the air for me. Stanley wins the first. Libba gets the clearance.
Right.
Overran. Atkins beautifully through a pack. Gets it to Smith early. Gonna run. Oh, Libba just dig on into him there. Bit of a juggle for O'Donnell, but hold on to it.
He's been playing alright for the Dogs. He's keeping Jones out of the squad.
Yeah, yep. So, DeConnick. Oh, interesting kick. Gets it out Bont with a first touch. Baker. Kicks it to a pack. Huge Mark Norton. Now who's ahead of him? Harms now. Easy mark there, Guthrie. One of you. Holmes +6 incoming. Love that. I liked how DeConnick got out of the way for it as well.
Is this the type of game where Holmes will go nuts or not? Because you know how he has that inconsistency where he'd go bad for a couple of weeks and then go from
another one for
go
Holmes.
good.
It's hard to tell with him. It really is. I suppose I can give it a look with his fixtures. Jezza. So have a look at his scores and see if there's something of a pattern there.
They were talking about Jezza during the week. Here you go. He runs around.
And there's first goal.
He's got it. They were talking about him during the week. On how his time up to ground is a lot more than what it is spent forward, and how he should be relied upon a lot more down forward.
Mm-hmm.
Especially now with Dangerfield out as well.
what's happened here. Baz Lenker in the play as well. So what's happened here? Oh, look at those. Could have handballed close as well.
Players everywhere.
Yeah, oh, it's a rookie area. You don't want that in the first 5 minutes. Cats up by 6. Kennedy gets in front of Smith, but oh, give him a reason. Give them a reason. Oh, God, they're going soft on him.
Yeah, I know. I was going to say.
Bont.
You would have thought the dogs go
Wheels
straight
on
at
the
him.
left. Didn't have it. Gets it out.
Maybe the dogs are trying to do something, though, is that they're not actually going to try and dig into Smith as much as what everyone thinks.
Maybe it's the new era. They've probably said be sensible with it, I suppose. Free kicks and whatnot, but you still want to get a bit of feeling in there, surely.
Yeah, gotta have something.
That's got to be said though. Smith already with a couple of disposals, a tackle in there, a mark.
Good start.
It's a fantastic start. Oh, come on, get there, Holmes. Another kick for him. Oh, over the top, Neil. Dale is first one of the day. Holmes gets a kick. A handball even. Over the top, Kennedy.
Good
Liberatore.
hands.
Richard's been the best player in the comp at the moment. Oh, is that gone through?
Whoa, that's a goal.
God,
No way.
Nearly fucking had him for a goal as well. Didn't expect it to come like that.
Was that Booker that bloody misread the time of the ball, was it?
It was.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Far out.
Who's that at the back?
Henry and Humphreys.
Oh. Henry is back in the squad as well, I'm pretty sure. Jeez. He'll be telling his teammates, yep, I meant that. Richards gets the kick away. Back now to Bont and Pelly. Dale for another one. No mark for
Dale.
Norton. Looks for the easier option. Fraser. Snap West. Got none of it. It'll work for Norton though.
Dale 50 bomb loading.
Oh no! He's rushed it.
Yeah.
Collins will be
Painful to
talking
know
about
them.
that. Fireball Friday tomorrow.
You pay attention to that
Humphrey's
stuff, do
taking
you?
a kick out. Myers now. Oh, turns it over. Kennedy had enough of it. Cleary. Oh, no mark from Davidson. Vandermeer had something to say. Apparently, Vandermeer's getting a bit big for his boots as well.
The last couple of weeks, yeah.
Just rein it in. Rein it in. You're not that guy. Holmes with a kick.
It's a good kick. Well, not a
Dempsey
great
gets the hands
bounce.
free. Oh. Great lead, Cameron.
They nearly stuffed that up there.
Oh, their rum's gone. Ooh. Oh. Play on.
Play on. Play on.
Oh.
I think that's a good call. Surely.
Oh.
Yeah, I think Lob had a piece of that.
Yeah. Bont's trying to get in under it. Myers.
Good heads.
Dempsey centers it. Blitz.
Geez, Bont was slow to try and get rid of that.
Yeah, he just couldn't grasp it. It's through. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out how to do this loop for my team, eh? Because even then, it might not even be much of a thing.
I was looking at the Geelong Indigenous jersey last week. I was like talking to Mum and that.
Yep.
What's to go with the red on their jersey? Like, what's the significance behind that,
Good question.
if any? It's obviously got nothing to do with their team colours.
Guys needs to get rid of it. Oh. It's Geelong pressure. Well done from Lever. Just great composure.
Good kick.
Finds Bontempelli. Dale again. Needs an option over the top, and Fraser. Give it one more. Give it one more. He's gone back. And they've tapped it on JJ Hannison. No.
Oh. Good play.
No. Bit of red on the Dogs as well.
On
I
their,
suppose that's just in their regular kit though, isn't it?
yeah, in their normal kit.
Yeah, I see what you mean. It's been a minute without a Bailey Smith disposal. Oh, not so sure about that one. Clear again, had a few of it. So here's this sort of... Oh, never mind, I thought it was something else. English chips it over top Davidson. He'll get a nice +6.
Up and under down the line towards Carlos.
Richards can't quite snaffle it.
Richards kicked the opener. don't mind that from Richards on O'Shea Mullen. Got the height advantage on him, so put yourself down the line. Playing sort of
Stuart, that's one a lot of people could have gone if they were like me and couldn't get all the way up to a big premium. Another Holmes touch.
Into the punch by Holmes. Tried to clear the football in the end. A 50-50 contest. Mullen takes it over. Watching Boston on the wing. Jonas.
Starting to hear the commentary on your end, Jolie.
Oh, yeah. My bad.
That's better. Bont wheels around, just turn over, and there's the first of Stuart's touches. Goes centering, big kick. Not quite as good as Coleman's first kick back from injury. Whoa. That's on the new recruit as well. He didn't play with him. There's Duncan touch. 300th. Holmes again. Getting involved. Might get it back. Myers. Gotta look for that wing again, surely. It can't be 15. Oh.
Somehow.
And just lob the spare. Straight over the top. I'll be disappointed with Neil there. That was his man. Just had to make a contest with him, knowing what he's capable of in the innocent mark department. Oh, that's a kick. Some over the top. Here's Dale again. Oh, Harms can't get there. Stewart again, given some time. Neil can't quite hold on to it. You'd like to be a member at a GMHBA with all the ball that goes down on this wing. Sanders gets rid of it. It's intercepted. Myers to the pack. Beautiful Mano. Thinks he can burn this. Lob.
Oh, actually, that'll work.
Sits for Henry. Unselfish. Goes back, but it's too much.
Oh.
Holmes, head over the footy. Can't quite get rid of it.
That's in the back, surely.
Does get rid of it. It's a +2. Myers now finds himself some space and delivers with that low dart. Spoiled. Stanley looking for an option this time. Dropped from Manor. Harms gets rid of it. Spun out. Dale. Holding the ball. Evaded the first tackle. And wrapped up.
It's a big call.
So I think they've said that he's spun away out of the tackle there. That was prior opportunity. And then just ran into a... Whoa.
Because the Dogs are appealing for head-eye, for a head-eye free kick at first. Bit of a goal sneakers manner. For his 10th goal of the season.
Starts right. Gets it through.
Comes back.
Alright. Halfway point in the first quarter. Let's check on the score, shall we? So, as expected, Smith in first, Bont second on a 29-27. You could have put a Quinella on these two at the top, I imagine. Only the 81% time on ground from Smith. Must have had a long stint over there. Myers starting hot on a 24. I heard people dabbling in him, but just, again, high half forward, scary territory. Manor and Richards, the goals will help them. My man Holmesy, 7 touches in the first half of the first quarter. It's very nice for him. O'Connor, a couple intercepts. Kennedy getting over it. English, doing alright too. Stewart down on a 9. Sanders 8. Anyone else really relevant at the moment? Davidson 6. Was that +6 on the wing that we saw? Liver 12 for those hanging on to him. And yeah, Bont's got a +4 there, and the Quinilla switches around. Calmus. Whoa, West out the back has the handball to Sanders on, goes himself, and slots it.
Did well. What's up with his eye?
Didn't see that.
I hope they show a replay of it. I mean, at least it looked bad. Maybe I'm wrong, though.
It's irritating. Didn't have.
Oh, no, maybe it wasn't.
Or Richards for a goal.
Maybe I'm just saying things. Must have been like just the camera angle at the point at the time.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, it is a bit bad, isn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm right.
I don't know. Someone I knew had a bit of that the other day. Just a blood
really?
vessel or something in there.
Hmm.
Stanley tapped away. Bit of miscommunication. Smith. Headband gets peeled off. Throw it! Throw it, Kennedy! Throw it! That man's not happy. It's through, turnover. He'll be happy with that. Go back to him. He's gonna put the headband in his pants. He'll be asking for the bench in a moment. Oh, pressure on the kick. Stewart easily peeled off. That's what he's there to do. The free-flowing locks of Smith delivering inside, and he nails it to Stengel.
It's good to watch.
He'll have some time to chuck it back on now. Snaps, hits the wrong side of it. It's just going to be tapped behind. O'Connor again.
Switches on.
Duncan now.
Over the top again.
Pressure. It's easy. Oh.
Don't know what was happening there.
Fraser. Over to Davidson. Another +6. Give Sanders. Oh. Great kick. Oh. And here comes this Cats pressure. Gets it out. Davidson next. It's hands free. Gets rid of it. And Buku again. Oh. Don't know about that. And they're out. Oh, he dropped it.
Oh.
I reckon Lob did well to pull out of that.
Yeah.
He thought, yeah,
He's
look,
smart.
there's not a lot I can do here. Let's do this. Yeah. Good switch again from the Dogs. See what they're trying to do. Unlock that inside option, but just doesn't get the bounce of it. Needs to get rid of it, Johansson. Smith running through. Sees Stengel and nails him. Stengel's going to play on. Goal Cats.
The pressure's bloody manic, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, that's what you come to expect with them, right?
I reckon the vice captain might be on.
Yeah. You're telling me. Yeah, gee, sorry. Sorry, we're meant to wait till quarter time for that.
Too eager.
Couldn't help myself. English now. Oh, going over the top. This, all Harms. No. It's gonna be out on centre wing. Huh? So Kennedy on Smith. That's just a boring match. Oh no, switch with now. Switch with Libber. Just let his man just go. Stanley can't make it. Smith wrapped up. Stanley now checks side away. Cut off as far as Dale. Someone I should have checked on when we were looking at the scores. Oscar Baker. And Davidson.
What's he bobbing up for? Got a bit of swagger, this kid.
Yeah, the doctor. Looks a lot like one of my friends, actually.
Really?
Yeah, the blonde hair. He nails that. Oh.
Straight through the middle.
He'll be off on a few for people who've been trapped into him. I suppose my player that I've been trapped into out of that sort of sense has been Caleb Daniel.
That's right, yeah.
So the injuries, so yeah, I'll be crossing my fingers and toes when he's playing. Also, Oscar Baker, as well, we're talking about that one off the side of the boot. Champion Data had him for the worst player in the comp
No.
at the moment.
Really?
The poor lad.
No.
In terms of winning the ball, what he does with it.
Was there a
Hitting
post or
targets
something for that?
Hmm?
Was there a post or something for that champion data?
It was just just Daniel Hoyne on SEN
Oh,
on his Wednesdays. Best was Richards. Oh, just gets the kick away. And there's Baker doing something with it there. Holmes! Oh, we'll get a goal out of it anyway.
no.
God, this would be an absolute feast if you... he's disappointed in himself, Max. It's not very team-oriented. But yeah, man, you'd be feasting if you had a bloody goal scorer multi on. My goodness.
Oh, yeah.
Stengel, Neal, Cameron, Richards if you were brave. Norton? Oh no, Norton missed. Never mind.
Chuck a bit of Davison in there.
Yeah, be brave. Bouncing away again. 3:37 left on the clock. Richards going through. Just needs it to sit for him. Can't quite get it. Gets away from Holmes. Throws it on the boot. Sanders Holmes working for it again. Gets the handball away. He's locked up. Dempsey now. My man Baker. So let's take it out. Stanley wants to hit out. Richards. Bont liver just tap it on. And Smith doesn't get the tackle. Come on. Give me something. And now Norton down the wing.
Beaming through.
Karmas, heavy handball to West. Does well. Lipper looks for the goal square. Beautifully worked, Vandermeer. No push there. Just used his body.
Lipper got a bit of blood pouring from his eye.
Vandermeer. Another goal scorer.
Oh, God, look out.
And he's gonna... Oh.
It happens every week with him, doesn't it, now?
Yeah, a bit of carry on.
Sniff.
That's good, Dogs fan. Yeah, no, that's just well done.
Hmm.
Four points margin I had started a game. Bouncing off again. Bont and Smith. Holmes gets away. Still has it. Holmes again. Just can't snaffle it again. Holmes again. Just get me that handball. Thank you.
There we go.
Stewart. JJ tap forward. Beautifully worked from Fraser. Easy target now.
Just I love the way he plays.
And Amir outnumbered. Henry's done outstanding there. Oh. Yeah, it must have just been second to it, but a 3-on-1 there. You'll take that. That's away West. Oh, centers it. High up and under. Karmas through the hands.
It's happened a
English
few
tries to
times
throw it
for
on
him
the
already.
boot. Oh, missed
Whoa.
it. No.
Deliberate.
No. Let's go through again. Iconic minute left on the clock. There's another Stewart plus 6. Oh, Bailey!
Oh.
Sniff was giving it.
What are they chanting?
I know, it's just Bailey. Kick for Holmes. And the ball away. But that's annoying because that could have cost us plus 12.
Yeah.
And Jaylee, sorry about the delay on answer. I've got Cats in this one. Have you got Cats as well, Jolly?
No, I've got the doggies.
Okay, well, there you go.
So that's the first show we've done together that we've gone the opposite teams.
So does he. And Norton. Dogs are ahead. And bark into the quarter time break. 8 seconds in. This is all they needed Norton to do, was just create a contest. Whether he's might not hang on to any of them, but as long as he's just giving it an effort.
Yeah.
It's calmness on this occasion, but you see how, went down the contest, took, DeConning out of it a little bit, I suppose, and was able to put it through. That's just Bont.
Jaylee's up and about.
And yeah, Bailey Smith's not going to be happy with that. There he is. Smith to Holmes. Turnover. Dogs are coming again. Richards kicks it through. Well read from DeConnick. Easy release handball. Myers now. Good mark, Blitzovs. 8 seconds. I think Bont's aware of that. Need to go coast to coast if they want to kick here. 1. And nothing on. Dogs by 3. And how are we seeing it now?
Good game of footy.
Smith, 48. Oh. So the 200's are not off the cards, is what we're saying. Bont 42 is what you expect. Richards with the goal. English, a lot of people had up and about against the Cats. Yeah, he's doing his job there. 34 for him. Stewart, people bought in. That was one, like I said, a lot of people, talked about if you couldn't get up to a premium, but still had, around that sub 800k amount still in your kitty. He's one you could have easily gone with. Sanders 32 is doing good after I get rid of him, as you'd expect. Holmes, Davidson doing well after I've gotten rid of him too, as you'd expect. Of course you do. Holmes is up there too. 13 in the first quarter, my goodness. Needs more of that outside game for him though. No tackles as well, surprising. Anywho, Fraser, for anyone that has him, I guess, on a 25. Who else do we look for? Dale on a 12. So people that jumped on a score are really getting their worth out of him. Humphreys, a pod. No, there was someone else. I feel like we didn't. Oh no, Dale was that guy that we didn't sort of mention. That was a little bit relevant. And that is about that for the fantasy relevant players. I suppose we'll take the time to talk about the other games coming up and who we're keeping our eyes on here. Essendon and Richmond. Who have you got winning, and one word why?
Essendon.
Yep, one word.
One word why would be Martin.
Okay, wow, all right. That's who have you tipped in for the medal?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, very good, very good.
It'd have to be him or Merritt if Essendon get the job done, which you'd hope they should.
Yeah, I think he's just the type Essendon, that is, sorry. Essendon, these are the games that they win. They'll beat the bottom 4 teams, but lose to top 8. It's
exactly
one they get done. Fantasy wise, Merritt is getting very, very cheap. He needs to score a... Oh god, this will be good. 152 to make money. Well, 153 to make money after his 54. So a lot of people are jumping on him for the fixture. I'm happy to just let him get that little bit cheaper. And good to see Jaylee back as well. And it's not Dogs vs Geelong, not at the moment. Don't know what screen you're watching if it's playing. Short, obviously not playing. It's an annoying one. We'll have our eyes. Like you said, Nick Martin's a massive, massive trade. And he's the... Between him and Sinclair for me. But, yeah, look, we'll be taking Martin over Sinclair just because of the fixture, right?
Easily.
Yeah, bang on. Rookie-wise, I suppose there's no El Hawley to speak of. Trainer will be doing his thing. Reed will keep on doing his thing, and my what a thing he's doing. And that's
stepped it up a bit the last few weeks.
A few Toronto owners, I suppose. A few Lawler's in mine. He'll keep making money. Hopefully, had a good score last week. I looped in, 46 break even, so he's happy doing his thing there. And that's another one I saw on the weekend as well. Who would you take out of the... who's been the best of the 3 number 1 picks out of Horn Francis, Reed, and Lawler so far?
Oh, you'd think with what you said, it has to be Horn Francis. But I do think Lawler's going to come a long way. Harley, if he does get it West Coast, which I think he probably should at some point, hopefully that'll turn the tide around a little bit.
Yeah.
But no, Francis for me.
Exactly, yeah.
The horny one.
Yeah, that does it for that. I've got Bombers by 20. I think easy 20. Now Blues beat Giants. They've got Carlton coming into this as favourites. I suppose we'll give a quick one on it. I think Giants have just got the talent and system over Carlton. There was a little scheme about brains versus brawn on SCN as well on that champion data, where Carlton are the first at winning the footy, but 18th in their use of it.
Far, yeah.
Which, obviously massive gap there. We'll look at the fantasy relevant players after the break. I take it because we're just about to get back on the field. My multi's not looking great, I must say.
You chuckle on, have you?
How mates are going. Considering it's a disposal one. If it was a goal scorer one, I'd be really excited.
Yeah. What do you need to get up?
I'll tell you what's cooking me at the moment. Duncan has 2, Atkins has 2, Manor has 2. That's what's cooking me. I'll keep an eye out for them. Anywho, Bailey's doing his job fantasy-wise. If he took that +6 before...
Oh, absolutely.
Led to them conceding. Anywho, we are bouncing up again. See Stanley down to Holmes, who's immediately wrapped up from Bont's Pelly. Manor, there's a touch for him. Oh, Henry can't mark. Gets it away there, gets himself another chance. In open space, over the top lob. Richards away again. It just lowers the eyes. Great mark, West. It's going to look wide. Great mark. Not a great handball. Gets it out. Now it's coming the other way. Stanley. And they're out here. Look at Henry.
Lots of space.
Little chip to Cameron. Now, one of my legs was Cameron for 2. So there's a good chance that happened now. Cameron lines it up. Never look like missing. Alright, that's another tick.
Tick of approval.
It's an interesting one I heard at the what is it, our Brisbane game. Like the final siren went and they go, my app still says there's like 15 seconds to go. It's like, well,
Yeah.
unfortunately for you, the AFL siren doesn't go off of your app, bro.
Oh.
Yeah. It's a funny one. There we go. Yeah, great kick to advantage. I was looking at Ollie Henry getting out the back now. Can Holmes snaffle this one? He does. Big, ball drop was horrible. Clear again. That has to be holding the ball. Advantage. Bailey wants his kick. 2-on-1. Over top. Henry. Looks for Manor. Gets rid of it. Has the bounce. And absolutely burns Dempsey.
Oh. Teammates wouldn't be happy with that.
Yeah, he's put the hands out. Had one of them on my weekend where... I'm not one to give a teammate a spray, but my
Or
word.
did you get burned, did you?
Yeah. It was a handball as well.
Oh.
It's just, yeah. God. Anywho. Bont and Pelly. Finds Norton. And Dale gets it. Spins out, and that has to be holding the ball now.
God.
He's going to keep playing on. Got 3.
The umpire called it, didn't he?
Lyman Holmes, he did.
Yeah.
Bailey Smith, this is what we want from him. Oh, keep running. Up
He kinda got
against. Oh,
stopped.
big spoil. And another follow-up. It's going to keep going. Tries to wrap him up. Cameron, eyes up the goals. Thought about it on his right and saw the space to go himself on the left and takes it.
Mm-hmm. Such a clever footballer.
Yeah,
That handball wasn't the one from bloody Norton though to Dale.
no. I mean, if it was on target, maybe.
Mm.
But, so look, Cameron's seen us right. He says, actually, no, there's some space over here. And he'll take that. Now Holmes wrapped up Richards. I suppose while we're on the topic of my game on the weekend, I copped my first ever sling tackle. Was just just received it standing up. He was giving me a cuddle, and I was thinking, oh yeah, this will be one. I'll come get the ball it up, we'll move on. And all of a sudden, just whip, smash.
Jeez.
Had to, yeah, it would have been
Concussion
3 or 4
protocols.
weeks. 3 or 4 weeks, yeah. I had to go off, squeeze the dude's arms together. What else? What the date was, where we were, yeah, all that. My shoulder copped most of it, so that was good.
Yeah.
But
You were all good though.
God was picking grass out of my mouth guard, that's for sure. Oh, it's that the kick? Absolutely not.
Just
Holmes
lucky
getting
you
it
didn't
out
have
of
any
the back.
goggles on.
Yeah, I don't know if that would have helped. Surely the side of the corner of the goggles on the temple wouldn't have been fun.
No.
Stewart with getting another +6. Can't be 15.
No. Good call.
Myers, lovely kick, lovely mark. Buse, Dempsey. Great mark, Stengel. Chips it into space, but Lob will eat that up all day. Blitz with a little limp on. Beautiful switch. Now I got space here. Doesn't hit the target. Neil looks for Smith. Can't find it. Mullen now. Chipped in. Oh! Oh.
There wasn't much in that, was there?
Wouldn't call it 50, but...
There was nothing in that.
Oh.
It was Henry that did all that. Would have been a little bit of a...
Yeah, it was an arm in the head, but you wouldn't say it's after he marked it. It was contesting the footy. Anywho, Henry. Another goal scorer gets through. My goodness. Yeah, that'd be a frustrating one. I suppose it's the umpire's job to protect the player. Yeah. Anywho, that's 3 points off Bont's price when we eventually get him in fantasy. The scare for me with Bont was that he'd be playing forward, but he's done none of that so far this game. Good tap away. Kennedy. No, Atkins gets out. Whoa. Oh! It's giving out 50s for fun now.
Look, if you called the other one, you have to call that, I think. Like, you got to be consistent.
Cleary kicked a goal. Oh, it's hit one.
I was going to take this Colby back.
Cleary now. Off 50. Looks good. Oh. Don't know if quite had the legs anyway. Views now. Myers. Gonna go inside 50. Run the jump at it. Lob's gonna spike that away. Picked up by Neil. Still moving. This is great. Kicks it wide to Mano. Creates some space. And Cameron again. Wow. And Cameron now. Around the corner. 4 in the first quarter and a half. My word. Beautiful snap. Look at that bend back. Fantastic. Up it goes. What has Neil done there? That's not how you play as a ruckman. Davidson with another +6 coming here. Baker now on the left. And just turn over to O'Connor. Love and Davison can work it out. Fraser. Bont's looking for it. Smith wants the free kick on Bont. Won't get it. It's going to be holding the ball. Free kick 4 and a tackle for Holmes. Up goes lob. Beautiful mark. It's going to go again. Quick handball to Sanders. Looks for it, loses his feet, and Takono's going to get the easy uncontested mark. Oh no! Far too casual. Now Davidson into the middle. Whoa. It's nearly bounced back into play. Big bounce. Danger. Got his beanie on. There we go. Smith now. Wants it back. They're going to cheer him on again. Stanley can't mark. Holmes steps around Davidson. Has a bounce. Kick inside. And easy for Neil. Neil now. Mullen's going to pop up. This could be Mullen's first. Is Mullen going to kick his first? No! Oh.
What have I missed?
Jezza kicked one around the corner. Holmes had a hold in the ball fantasy-wise, and Mullen had a chance for his first goal of his career and just shanked it right.
No, I just had to bloody answer a call from ex-footy coach.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorting out team sheets and whatnot still for the club and that, so he just wanted to just give me a bit of detail on what's going on for the weekend.
Yeah, gotcha.
Geelong got out to a bit of a lead.
Yeah. Whoa. Oh! Bont's been coughing it.
They're being harsh.
Stewart. Get another +6. Ooh. Stayed on his mark. Gonna go short. Myers. He's a good kick inside 50. Oh, nearly there. Henry.
I was going to say, is that nearly a mark? But it must have went through his hands, did it?
I think it's someone just touched it to keep it above.
Hmm.
And how's that? Yeah, with the two Geelong players standing there whose heads it went over. Oh, tap down. Dale's gonna kick it away. Next to it, Humphreys can't quite snaffle it. No enemy, I can't get rid of it. Get him back on.
What are they called now? Western Bulldogs 3.
I saw the most interesting rock contest I've ever seen from Shannon Neal while you were away. He just went straight to English, just stood in front of him, and then the ball just bounced a second time, and
What?
English got the free kick. Kennedy now. Handball over the top. He's got two runners there. He'll use them. Use both, and Frazier, he might go himself. No.
Ooh.
Yeah, need those. Look at that 9-3 to 5-7. That actually starting to cause a problem. Stewart straight out of the kick out. Oh, Cameron. Just gets the hands up above Davidson. And Snaffle it. Gets it out still. Sockered forward. Is that Duncan? Lob tackled. Duncan again. Henry. Can Smith get on it? Oh, it's not Smith. I saw the ham. Oh, and he's got it through Dempsey. I thought he was kicking that straight into the post. It's worrying signs for the Dogs now.
Dempsey's got huge work rate. I was watching his game last week against Port. Like, he could have had... I don't even know how many shots on goal he had in the first half, but he was going nuts. Like, working up and back down the ground.
Let's have a quick gaze at the scores while we got a break in play.
Yeah, about halfway through.
Yeah. Cameron's got 4 for 63. Holmes up to a 62 before half-time. Smith with a 59. That's nice for my team. Bont's still up there on a 59. Stewart's doing great for people that chose to bring him in. 55. Miles Davidson's doing a job if you've still held on to him or got him on field like you. Sanders 39's doing okay for people as well. That's doing a job for his price. And that'll be just about it. Liver 31 is why these inside players you can't quite hold on to. Richards 41 for anyone that has him. And that's about that. And they're going to take it away from the young man. Oh, what's he done? Down line. Can't mark, but I'll take that territory. Couple tackles for our inside players coming up. Got 48 rated for the second quarter. Stanley just throws him out of the way. Kalmus getting a lot of ruck time here. Davidson can't snaffle it. So yeah, what's Cats have gone?
Free kick. Where's Stanley look? Short again. It's going to be out on the full. Yeah. Nice try.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a break. My man Baker. Oh, lob.
Turnover
Duncan
City
now.
right here.
Oh, bullet.
Oh, Footy's going to look to hand off for a second.
Yeah, it was. Now then Myers. So he got the range from there. He does it, and he's just going to chip it into Atkins.
Bad checking.
Atkins now. Looks good.
Yep. Kicking away.
God, surely you're staying tight to your man when Myers is kicking from 50.
Especially with how good of a kick he can be too, not only the distance.
Look at this dart from Duncan again. Oh,
Did he even mean that?
almost forces it down onto his boot. A great finish. Richards. Held back, gonna get the free kick. Dale. Up he goes. Missed mark. West needs to. Oh,
Did
puts.
well. Oh, Bont's going to go for
Stewart
goal
down.
there, I think. A little bit unselfish.
Yeah, I think I just lip read Bevo say, have a shot.
Hmm.
Oh, tried to throw on the boot from Bailey. Henry gets it out. Manor. Big fake. Running. The Dogs players run into each other. Hands up for Cameron. Now he needs someone out the back. Davidson
Runs on.
running against Blitzarves, but Davidson is not a national steeplechaser.
Threw his head back.
Blitzarves. Oi, oi, oi.
He's passing it.
I reckon Dempsey, he's got that form in a marking contest. He'll have a mark of the year in the future, I think.
Yeah.
He really has the leap and the big high knee. Johannesson. Composed. Oh, Davidson on Blitzarves again. He'll want to win this one. Over top, Libber. Around the corner. Vandermeer. Get some booze. Holmes gets it out. Smith gets it out.
I'm here.
Manor. Well done, Neil, putting his head over it. Cameron, what's up with him? Richards, heavy handball to Kennedy. Lands up for English. Just puts it into that launch zone. Oh, Harms might have coughed one in the head. Beautifully moved from West. Just needs to hit a target now. No, I'm forward. DeConnick's just gonna... That's well done from Bont and Blitzovs. Goes against Stanley. Around. Oh, I've got to be high. Oh. I'd like to see that again. Over it goes. Libba gets it out. Can have some more stoppages. Smith's scoring, I reckon, slowed down a bit, wouldn't it?
A little bit, yeah. Still getting in amongst it, but yeah, just not getting his hands on it as much.
It goes. My man Baker. Oh. And that's why. That is why. He gets it again. And he turns it over again. Oh. Oh, the stats don't lie. The stats do not lie.
Poor Baker.
Beautifully done. Dempsey on Dale. I'm going to lock it in. Oh, gets it out. There's Baker again. Neil! And it's there. Yeah, dog's falling apart a little bit here. And yeah, Neil's just going to take that.
Geez, there's going to be some high fantasy scorers in this game.
Yeah, well, a lot of stoppages, a lot of tackles. Quick kicks, quick handball. The clear mouth guard, I don't know how I feel about that.
I would always drop a mouth guard with the Hawthorn colours on it when I was playing.
Atkins, not quite.
Are you one?
It does.
Are you one to get a mouth guard made up at the chemist, or do you get like one done professionally? Like, do you make one up yourself, or?
I would get mine at a dentist. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Better off doing it that way.
Yeah, fuming because I've got my current ones from when I was boxing, and I'd always wear full black when I was boxing, so I got a black one. If I had a red and blue one for my club's colours, I'd have the singlet, shorts, socks, boots, mouth guard, everything. I'd be looking great. Be very colour coordinated. Kicked away Dempsey. Richards over the top of it. Sanders. Harms runs into Stewart, breaks a tackle. Bont spins away over the top. Misses the target in the end. It's a great scramble. DeConnick now puts his head over it. Can't get it out. Liver turnover to Humphreys, who will just hoof it away. My man Oscar Baker takes the mark. He's going to go around it. Oh, had the lead on the wing. Goes to a pack. Can't get there. Bont, get out of the way!
Oh.
Well, he was going to, but no one was facing the wrong way. He would have handballed it into his back. That's how he's kicked. He gave it a look. Humphries can go wide. A minute to go in the quarter. Kennedy takes the mark on that far wing. Throw it back in. Run and jump. English can't hold on. West has a kick. Another behind for the Dogs.
They're getting their opportunities.
Kick-ins as well. Oh, Manor. Dale's going to keep the mark.
It's an accuracy in front of goal for me at the moment.
It is. Kennedy. It's it out. Dale now. It's another kick. Inside 50. Finding Norton. Gets it! The 2-on-1 and he's fought well. And that's all all the criticisers are asking from him. Just compete. He's outnumbered there, but yeah, he's given it a red hot crack and look what comes of it. Look, Stewart's still spare. And then Norton just fights. Nicely done, Norton. Tap from English. Now Smith. This gets us another +3 before the break. Beautiful mark. O'Donnell now. Clock ticking down. They're going to want to move. Oh. Dogs will be happy to hear the halftime siren. What are we looking at now? Looking at Cameron 74 with 4 goals, 10 touches, 7 marks.
Going crazy.
Wowzers. Bont still up there on a 71. Really showing what he's doing. And the big tick for me is that it's all been in the midfield. None of it's been forward.
Yeah.
So that's
a sign.
Tick for me. Break even of 122 after his 71 last week. They obviously have to buy this next week. They've got the early one. So, after that bye, he is someone you want to launch into because he'll have a clear run of it. Clear top 8 midfielder. And, we just need to hope I actually don't mind him getting a good score here because that'll keep his price moving in the right direction. Myers, 16 touches, doing quietly well. Smith, 64. If he doubles that up and gets to a 128 by the end of the game, I will be taking that. Vice captaincy score personally.
He's on target.
Holmes as well on target. 21 touches already. Wow. And he's had that. 61 for that. You'd be more than happy with. Stewart, 58. You'll be happy with if you bought him into your team. Davidson, 55 as well. Is doing great. Just on Stewart, because I was having a think of it, and why didn't I? Just the fact he's been injury prone all season. And the other thing with him as well, his break even still over 100 too. And he's gone, before he got injured, he had 2 scores of a 60 and a 44. So he's one you can afford. If he gets 100 here, he's still going to go down in price, and you'll be able to pick him up as well.
Yeah.
Davidson, not sure what his break even is. He went up 3k, 67, so he'll be doing his job, making you money off the back of this game. So you'll be real happy with that. English is doing what we expected against Stanley. They're very generous. Geelong with their ruckman scoring. Kennedy 51 is he's doing it week on week, isn't he? And he's getting the role that we sort of talked Sanders into getting. A bit of naivety from us, I think, with what he's averaging compared to Riley. Doing there 65 last week as well, actually. Gosh, but he's doing all right this game, I think, down there with a 45 as well. Richard's 48, not really fantasy relevant for mine, as is Libba, as much as people had him, 45 there. And other than that, is anyone really disappointing? Ooh, Dale 25 in his first quarter. And that's
Yuck.
That's the thing that I was thinking with his 49 disposal game, obviously. With Dale. For
uncontested possessions.
Nearly 50 touches, and it's crazy to say, but he only gets you a 154.
Yeah.
Which means if he got, if you exactly halve it, if he got 25 touches, cut it in half, he was going to get 77.
See, look at this for instance. Have a look at last week's game quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Bring it up. And have a look at Libba and Dale's scoring, because they both had massive disposal games. I think, obviously, Libba might have had a lot less in the end, I think, because they both were on nearly the same at half time.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just showing, because they both had around the same fantasy impact, I'm pretty sure, with Libba having a lot less disposals. Oh, no, they didn't. Jesus.
33 on 49, but look, regardless, for 37 kicks, it's one tackle, five marks for 37 kicks. 5 of them came from marks.
Yeah.
Those are not plus sixes. So I think, I hope people saw through that Dale game, and this will be the ones where the better coaches who aren't chasing scores can jump over those those more inexperienced one that sees, oh, this guy, big score, I need him. And choke it up. Is that everyone, though? We saw 25 for Dale. Yeah, that's about it. I'll have a look at... Well, Myers was up top, wasn't he? Yeah, for anyone that was brave enough. Because that F6 spot is still sort of a little bit uncertain, especially with McRae and Horn-Francis both injured. Yeah. So, forwards, it will be Martin, it will be Smith, it will be Petrarca, it will be Rankin. For mine, any disagreements there?
I don't think so. They're really hard players to go past, I think.
Yeah, 4 of the 6. And then you look at forwards. Yeah, so you've got McRae and Horn-Francis, but those two might not be it. Pickett's been doing better in a new role. Did you end up trading in Chad Warner?
Chad Warner and Martin, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so... Yeah, he's going all right, but he's never averaged over, I think 91 has been his highest average for a year.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, Kennedy's a dual position player, but I don't know if he keeps this up. He's
only averaging 88 right now, Warner.
Exactly, yeah. Could be McRae. And then you go down the likes of Jackson, who's only going to go well if he's the only ruck. Parker's tracking okay. Not going to be that 100 guy, though. And then you go to your Manners. Peatling's only going well with Crouch out. Can't go Graham or a Simpkin. And then there's Myers next, who's, doing all right. Averaging, over 90 in his last few. But that's, it is definitely up for debate who's going to take that F6 role, which is an interesting watch for those guys. I suppose we'll head back to our previews while we're here, because we didn't get to looking at the players in.
I might let you talk about the games while I just head duck off for a quick second.
Yeah, all good. Carlton for GWS. So Whitfield hasn't been setting it alight, and this is what we talk about Whitfield with these high-priced players. I think people did it with Zorko earlier in the year, and I think some people have done it with Whitfield as well, where you saw him averaging that big, 115, 120, and thought, this is a guy that I need in my team. And Since then, he'll put out the occasional 86 or a 92, which when you priced it, 112, possibly even more. That's going to be causing you to drop a lot. Colin aren't friendly, so he could drop, a lot. And he gets a Richmond matchup next week, but just a watch on him, not a buy for obvious reasons. We go to... hate how this happens every time I look at a player. Green as well is another one that'll drop in price a little bit too. He's only up 3k on the season, dropped a 78 against Fremantle in that smashing. Break even of only 117, which isn't too bad. The 133 against Geelong would have helped him out there. But definitely a top 8 mid in my eyes, and I'm happy to keep watching him drop as well, although he's not out of reach. Ash has been my biggest miss of the year, considering I started with him and traded him out for keeping Perryman. So I'm preying on his downfall. DeConning's been listed as the only ruck there. If you've somehow kept him through the injury, that's good signs that Pitnet's fit and they're still selecting him. But I think his value's, sort of diminished now. And your Gorn, Jerry, and Marshalls are really starting to rise up. Even English a little bit too. So it's a unfortunate one for him. Walsh is on a wing, not an option. Chera, not a trade-in, but if you've got him, then well done. Callahan, obviously the big injury in there. That's a must trade out. A dislocated shoulder for anyone that didn't hear. 4 to 6 weeks for him, so he's an immediate trade out. And that's about it for the relevant sort of players in this one. They've got a debutant who goes alright in the form of Harry Roston, and we'll see how he goes, because McMullen's playing as a... So they've got rid of 2 midfielders for a midfielder, and obviously the tall defender in the form of Lee Lear. So, does Roston get a role in this Giants team? He might do, although looking at that bench, he's got sub written all over him, but worth a watch anyway. And that'll do us for that game. I've got Giants for anyone just joining us in there. Hawks v my Brisbane Lions. Obviously, the sad news from this game that Coleman is being arrested. He was one I was looking forward to trading in. Unfortunately, not to be. Dev Robertson gets a game. He'll sit on the bench happily there, since they're not going to drop Lohman, Levi, or Gardner after his 4-goal effort. Sad effort for me watching at the game, but regardless, Hawks get a few players back. No Hostwaite, obviously, still dropped and not getting brought back in anytime soon. Dunkley and Zorko are the 2 main watchers here. I picked up Zorko last week just because he was as cheap as we might get him. And I'm hoping for a big game for him. It's one he's sort of made for, I reckon. Who else are the big players in this one? Ashcroft, another mid-price on the same line as Chera. If you have him, that's fantastic. If you don't, not want to trade in. Levi's going to keep doing his thing. If you've kept him, great. If you don't trade him in. It's a similar vein for him. Fletcher was a great cash cow for anyone that had him. It's fantastic plays from you. And that's about all I'll say about this one from a fantasy perspective. I've got, in my completely unbiased opinion, I've got Lions getting up by 2 goals. I'd say, Fagans need a reason to send a rocket up the boys. So he's, I think a draw versus North Melbourne and a loss to a low-placing Melbourne Demons is enough to get the big man riled up. Anywho, we got Pies v North, who are watching here. X-Man will be my captain if somehow Bailey Smith doesn't get above a 120 I want to say. Because Cameron's not an easy matchup for him ruck-wise, because Cameron's been outstanding. But, yeah, I think 120 is the number. Maybe even 115 might be enough. Sheasel was one I was tempted to jump on, but I saw how close that buy was, and it just didn't fit my buy planning, which I would highly recommend some of you do if you haven't fully locked in your trades yet. So Sheasel, yeah, still break even of 111. He's only getting 102 against Richmond from low time on ground. He's got the pies this week, then the bye, then I'll be looking to trade him in that next week for an Eagles matchup there. So he's another keeper. Similar side to Bont. It might be Sheasel and Bont in 1 week for me. And how exciting that'll be if that is the case. Nick Dacos not doing as much as we thought he would. It's unfortunate for all the people that traded him when he was averaging and priced at 115 when people thought he was going to go 120. Since then he's gone 92, 67, 88, but this North matchup will be a good one for him to get back up and about under the roof. Caleb Daniel is one I'm sort of been trapped into with all the red dots I need to sort out. So Caleb needs what does he need? 101 to not lose more money. And he hasn't beat 77 in his last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hasn't beat 100 in his last 8. So I'm scared of what he might do to my team value these next few weeks. Long as well. It's been an absolute pleasure owning him. He's done nothing but impress me. And if he can keep on doing that, that would be absolutely fantastic for me. 76 to keep the ledger moving in the right direction. Houston's been a strange one this season. I just don't think he's got the same role as he does as Port, which isn't fantasy relevant for us. And we'll call that it for those games. Which, if I remember correctly, takes us onto the late game of Saturday. Yes, it does. Just check how long we have in the halftime break left over. Yeah, a couple minutes. So we'll go through this and have the Sunday games on the 3 quarter-time break. Freo v Port. I had pies in the last one, by the way, if you're wondering about my tips. Don't know how many of you would have been. But Freo v Port. Relevant ones, Rosie should be in everyone's team. Brayshaw should be in everyone's team. Now, Bodders is going to go down a lot. I don't see him as a top 8. I don't think mid, but that 49 is just... 46 even is unacceptable. Break even of 155. He'll keep going down as well and has that round 12 early bye next week. So he'll be one to keep an eye on. If he drops to maybe the high 800s or low 900Ks off the back of that, then he'll be a look. Sarong is getting... We were having a talk about it today. He's getting as cheap as I think we've ever seen him. Down there in the high 880s. But 108 is what he got last week, which I sort of see him, what he's at, around that 105, 110 mark. So, yeah, one to keep an eye on as well. Jackson will be solo rucking. I don't think you can bring him in just because until we know what's happening with Darcy. Clark O'Driscoll will be interesting to see if he's back. Horn Francis, obviously the big trade out for all of us. And then Port have their bye anyway, so it might even be a case of just leaving him out on the bye. And here we've got my trade in Shea Bolton with his increased midfield centre bounce attendance. He's had scores of 97 and 119, obviously, and that's smashing. So he's got Port and Suns before that Fremantle friendly bye. Another reason I feel like he's a great pickup too. 51 break even, so it's low risk. Even if he gets you as 80 or something, it's not going to lose money on him. But I think that role's going to be pretty safe and secure for Shea. And is there anyone else from here to really touch on? Not really. Murphy Reed, I got rid of him last week, which is a little bit annoying because I think he notched up a pretty good score, actually. Didn't he? Got a 58, which still lost us money, I'm pretty sure. So that was a good trade for me in the end, actually. And yeah, be interesting to see if Moraes keeps his spot. Let's see, actually, is he listed on the field, on the bench? What's his go?
Bench?
Yeah, he's on the bench. I don't know who they're going to play out of that. Probably Atkins gets the sub vest again.
Who's Hugh Jackson?
He is a... Yeah, basement price midfielder.
Okay.
22 years old. Yeah, don't particularly know, to be honest. So maybe he gets the vest. But another interesting rookie watch, possibly, is who he is. And we got 20 seconds until the commencement of the second half, and the Dogs need to find something here, don't they?
Absolutely. When you touched on that North Melbourne Pies game, did you say anything about Sheasel's differentiating role at all? Like how his role's kind of changing? Yeah.
Which is tough. So even with that, he's still in my top 6 defenders.
Yeah.
I think it's a clear...
I still think he
Whitfield.
impacts wherever he goes.
Yeah. Defenders should be Whitfield, Shees, Zorko. I reckon Wanganeen, Miller, Sinclair, and Holmes are mine. Wonder who dips their toes into that debate as well.
I don't know how long I'm going to withstand with Short.
Noble.
Obviously, he's injured at the moment.
I'll pause it on the bounce, actually, if you're there, around about there.
Yeah.
Everyone else at home do the same. I'm paused. Let me know when you're paused.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. 3, 2, 1, play. Underway again. Try to grab out of it. Smith's going to soccer it off the deck. That's going to be a kick. Johannesson finds Bont. Just bursting down that far end.
Picking off where he left off.
Sanders. Bont! He picks the target. Absolutely fantastic.
Good start for him. Let's see if he can get the Bulldogs back on track.
Calmus. Eases it through. So Duncan, Harms, and a couple of goal scorers are what's ruining my multi at the moment. But that is just an outstanding bit of work from Bont and Pelly here. Wow. Stops a Smith tackle in that play as well.
Hmm.
And tapping that open space, just looking to get to that far side again. Oh, it just goes in the hardest. Tackle. Oh, I've given it a sling.
God. Unlike you would have
Guthrie.
got last weekend.
That was a lot worse than that. Or kicked on the man on the mark. Holmes can't get there. Manor fends off Bont. Happy to keep it in, Williams.
Jeez.
No. At the top. Duncan finds Smith. Goes to fend on lob and he's going to lose it. Loses the headband too. Tackle
You
English.
dropped it.
Holmes
Jeez.
with no handball. Myers needs to get rid of it. Needs to get rid of it. Doesn't.
A lot of players are holding on to it a long time at the moment.
Not 15 there. Holmes. Holding the ball again. Now, Geelong will just want to keep this here. Just get a few kicks together, I imagine.
Where's our man Bailey?
Just look for the headband. Ball to ground, Blitzovs. Tap forward Stanley. Manor. Taken without it. Yeah, always there. Gonna go drop punt. Around the mark. Banana. Beautifully done. One.
Good
You'd
finish.
hope he's practiced at training.
Yeah.
Yes, never had it.
Good call.
Up it goes again. Smith. Whoa, did he get the handball out? They say he did. Richards. Can't quite nail rest. Libba wants one. Oh.
Oh. See, the Bulldogs are staying within a close reach of them. They just can't capitalise on the goals.
Too right, too right. My man Baker. Wins the free. Oh, great kick. Oh. Pop that one over.
Whoa.
All right, well, if it's giving us a closer game, then I'm all for it.
Mm.
All right, now within 3 goals. Yeah, it's been great. Richards gets rid of it to Bont. Bont and Pelly up and under. Smith is muscled off of it. Tapped away English. Richard gets it on the boot somehow. Harms shrugs off the tackle, steps around another, looks for a better option and just turns it over in the process. Oh, you wouldn't want to be Lob in that situation, would you? You just know when that ball's going over the top and Cameron's in a one-on-one where it's going to end up. And Cameron's got 5, actually. Yeah, look at poor Lob here, just there for the picking.
Bob's having himself a weird game.
Yeah, it's against one of the premier full forwards in the competition.
Yeah, can't really do much.
Top 4 by Neil. English. Ooh. No. Over Neil gets it back, just snaps it inside 50. Great mark. My man O'Donnell. Johannesson to Cleary. Oh, he's going to go for it. Yeah, he's put Harms under some pressure. Look at that. It's locked in. Big smaller from Bont and Pelly. That's going to keep him going. He's going to keep going. High up and under. Oh, good bit of competition. Smashed forward. Can Buku get a bounce? Can Buku get a bounce? Puts his head over it. He's going to take the free kick. I mean, it's the umpire's job to protect the player. He's got his head over the footy first.
Yeah. So keep the dogs within striking distance.
Straight through the middle.
Happy about it.
Don't think Chris Scott is. It's good competing from Sam McNeil there. See as this comes after and just whacks him. Oh. You know what I'm missing now from footy? I'm missing Draper's set shot. Need more of that in the game. Donald to lob. Putting Harms under pressure again. Takes the mark. Up there. Vandermeer, beautiful tap. He's going to get it back. He does. Smith wants to tackle. Can't get it. I haven't seen much of Smith, actually, this quarter, have we?
No.
Oh. Yeah, him or Holmes.
It was quiet that second quarter too, Smith. Like, it wasn't quiet. Like, he was still getting in amongst it all, but...
Yeah, for a captain choice.
Yeah. Needs to be doing a bit more.
Tapped up, just the wrong team now. Mano. Oh, big Mark Henry. Switches it up. Neil. It's just straight through the pack. Look at this. There's 3 there. Boom, splits the difference. Straight through. Alright. Speaking of a quiet one from our mate Baslenka, let's take a look at it. Bont's up on a 91 now. Jazza 5 goals for 83. Myers has been good. 15 kicks in that. He'd have the most kicks in the game, I think. 6 marks, 2 tackles. Been getting amongst it. Manor 2 goals. English. Dominant Ruckman with a goal as well. Smith 72. Holmes 71. Have slowed right down. And all of a sudden it's looking like we're going to be going back on to Jerry. Stewart 61 is still probably going to be losing cash, you'd think. Libber's come up a little bit, but still not great. Davidson hasn't done anything, I don't think. It's just the nature of a wingman. Sanders will need to do a little bit to save his score as well. And where's Dale? 25 still, hasn't touched it. It's going to be a great sort of, overtaking point for us. But Bont there's the main, the main man.
There's your man.
Baker! Is he going to turn it over? Just about not. High, maybe? Yep.
Yeah, good call.
Stengel, beautifully done. There's Holmesy. Has a bounce. Look at the pace on him. Has 2. Go again. Has 3. Go for the goal. Go for the goal. Oh!
Oh, yeah. Exactly what was needed.
Yeah, you love to see those. Oh. Let's see this again. Where is he? And away he goes. Who's meant to be chasing him here? Man. Fraser was stuffed. Harms tried. No. Can we stop with this goal of the hit? It's fantastic. How good is that? Lead the ranking points. Will get a tackle? Not quite. Yeah, checked it at the wrong time. Holmesy. Ooh. Libba. Back to Jure. Cats have it by 5 goals at the moment. Ooh, okay. Stengel. Wobbler. And they'll take a stoppage in forward 50 off the back of that. Karma's doing the rock work here as well. Up against Stanley too. Try and grab it out. Cameron breaks away from 1, 2, and drops it. Sanders will get some points off the back of that. Wait, what?
What even happened?
He said, like, O'Donnell, it's your kick. And then I think Sanders must have said, well, I tackled him. And then he goes, oh, okay. That happened to me with my fucking sling tackle as well. I was trying to take the kick and he was saying, no, which one of you was the tackler and who got tackled? Like, what? What the fuck what do you mean? I've just been nearly concussed and you don't know which one was the tackler? Are you serious? Anyway, so that was a funny one. Took my kick and I was off. Right. Oh, Smith finally gets a kick. Dre's got the interesting headband technique there. Smith gets it away. Dre again. Man, he's getting physical in here. Sanders can't quite get rid of it. Holmes will get a touch to Smith for a kick. That is beautiful. Stengel in a running race against O'Donnell. I can show this again. This is what happens when you get into full stride.
No one can catch him.
Harms tried to shout something as he kicked it. Don't think that mattered. Richards with another kick. Tumbled forward to Vandermeer. Needs to hold his own here. Gets it out.
Did well.
Does very well. Oh, Thomas. Look at Norton. So many options. Richards. Gets to Kennedy. And Kennedy nails it, and Dogs are back within 4. Man, they'd love another goal this quarter. Yeah, good work from Calmus there. Nicely done. Oh, beautifully done. Whoa, West tries to get up. Harms. Sanders. Harms. How's the bounce? Just a poor handball again from the Dogs. West gets the Smith tackle off him. Oh, this Geelong pressure. There's never any space. Has to go one more. Richards goes himself. Calmus mark. Stayed.
Didn't he have one just a
stayed
minute ago
option.
from there? Or maybe it was a bit. This one's a bit more tighter.
Yeah. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
It's Kelly onto it. And Michael Voss says, take that. He's missed. Oh, spare out there. Got to run and jump against English. And did the Dogs need that? Man is a bit lippy on field, I've seen. He was he seemed pretty, saw an interview of him and he seemed pretty grounded, but
Yeah.
no, he loves it. Kick away there. Now Bont. Can't quite get it. My man Baker. Handball over the top, missing the target. And they're going to turn over. Oh.
The Bulldogs fan there.
Yeah, he wants to give him the scarf back. I think Dale's not even going to make it to 20 by the looks of things.
Got that. After last week.
Yeah.
It's gone.
Ooh.
Nah. Had it a long time. It's probably you got swung out of bounds, that's probably why. Still don't like it.
Richards. Up it goes, Buku! Oh!
Oh,
Saw him coming from a mile back. Oh my God, he got off. Humphreys. Baker Man is going to just hoof it forward. Cameron out the back again. Lob's having nightmares. Over top from close. Dempsey! He's going to go the dribble!
Oh. He's not happy about that one.
Another play on from Dale. Had 100% kickouts against Essendon as well. Is worth mentioning for his 49. Poor. Ooh! Well, through the legs of Stewart. He's been quiet as well. West Kennedy. What's he waiting for? Is he just going to go himself off the standing start? Big launch. I love you, bro, he says. Yeah, lovely work. Someone stand the mark. Oh, they were like people a man up on, but...
Bang.
Launches that. Halfway up the goalpost.
He was confused why he had so much space.
Fuck. He might be our 6th forward this season. He might.
There.
Fraser. Big don't argue. Gets rid of it, though. Oh, can he hold on to it, Fraser? Oh, puts his head in danger. Vandermeer!
Oh. They're coming.
It's momentum, yeah. Just that accuracy. Terrible. Play on! Oh, well, that's not 3 points for Stewart there. Stanley. Blitzhoffs. The top misses it. Oh, I saw Bailey there. Go to him. He's running through. Go to him. Yes. Oh, no. Smith. Libos, so many options. He's going to go himself. Oh, and he's missed it.
Oh.
I wouldn't say Aaron Norton hasn't had a great night tonight. I think he's not slid it
Been
up.
solid. Yeah.
Yeah. Play on. And that one's given a mark in the exact same spot.
Bevo's on the ground.
Give him a spray.
The
The Seki running next to him. You'd get a fair way if that was the bloke chasing you, I reckon. Yeah.
Is that what the commentators are just saying?
Yeah. Well, I had it first, I must say. Dale, can he get over 20? Low dart. No. Looks a bit cold. Bailey.
Oh. Bit of niggle.
Yeah. 2 minutes left in the quarter, and boy, oh boy. A goal for the Dogs brings them within 2. So now to Stewart.
Got bumped after it. Down the field.
And there it is. Get in there. Get amongst it, Bailey. Cameron, he's the hands he'd wanted in from 40 out. Couple steps and slots it. That really sucks if you're a Dogs fan. You just build all that momentum, one silly late hit, and it's all gone before the 3-quarter break.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a killer. Absolute killer. Oh, apparently the 7 broadcast, Bevo and Corns were having some words to each other.
Really?
Oh! What's happened here?
Goal somehow, something out of nothing. Oh, Scotty.
Absolute.
He just
Monk.
chucked that on the bird, didn't he? Yeah, he just chucked on the bird.
Whoa! Great time for a goal. It cancels out that last one and they can try and work it back. That's about 47-meter snap. 22 seconds. Can we see something happen in the dying seconds of this quarter? Tapped away, English. Chased after it, gets it out. Liver. Dale with another kick. Long kick as well. West out the back. Needs to regain his feet. Finds it. Snap. Karma's being held. Can't take the mark. Off the deck.
Oh.
Vandermeer puts it through. What about his siren go?
Here they come.
2 goals in it, and who would have thought that at the start of halftime?
Yep.
Well, what does that do for our scorers?
Such a high scoring game too.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Smith up to a 93. That's more like it. Top scorer for the game. Bont 91 is still there or thereabouts. Got 10 tackles for him. It's the main highlight. Cameron kicks 6. Kennedy gets to 2 goals, but still good for an 88. Holmes, with his goal on the run, gets 86. That should have been worth 15 if you ask me, but that's alright. English 84, doing what is expected, even with those late free kicks as well. But that's just what you get against Geelong if you're a ruckman. Richards and Liver are going below what they're priced at. Myers slowed right down. I didn't see much of him at all. Stewart's still tracking at 74, which is about what he's priced at. He should hopefully reach 100. Davidson got up to a 65 if you have him still. Same with Sanders, 63. It's okay, but you want them doing more for the prices they're at. What are the prices they're at, actually? Sanders is priced at 732k and Davidson at 624. So they're doing good for what they're what they're priced at. Let's see if our man Dale got up much higher, up to 39. So a 14-point quarter.
He's on track for his 20.
Yeah, just about. And that is, really all for the quarter. Be interesting to see if Bramble or Closey play a big part in the game here. And
I'd love to see Bramble come on because I actually like the way he plays from when he was at the Hawks.
yeah, very good. It's tough sort of midfield to break into. They've got so much depth. Have a quick touch on Crom v West Coast. Well, still got a couple of minutes. Start off Dawson at the top, where I knew he'd be. He's a captaincy candidate as well. If you didn't use your vice on Smith, I reckon, Jerry into Dawson's a great play as well. If you didn't feel confident going with Bailey Smith, Rankin's doing his thing. I expect him to go 100 plus minimum against West Coast. If he can get a couple of goals in there too. Who else are we looking at? I suppose Peatling, if Crouch is still out, which lineups say that he is. So, Peatling will get more of that opportunity in the midfield, which he has a literal, direct sort of translation of, your centre bounces to points. It's the more he gets, the more points he gets. It's not like somewhere it's here or there. It's direct. So you want to watch that for him. Marek, he'll be getting plenty of kickouts against Adelaide, like he is most games. Is probably my biggest miss, other than I think it's between him, Langford, and probably Ash have been my 3 big misses for the season. I just didn't believe in the role, but fair play to those who did. And that's really it from our scorers, I suppose, isn't it? Lineups. Brody Hoff's an interesting one. See Bo Allen come back into the squad on that extended bench. Tom Gross he's a walking vest at the moment. He's a walking sub too. But I think Crows get up by a good 60 in that game, you'd expect. As we go straight back into the game, and this is anyone's to grasp.
Yeah. What's our tipping record at the moment for our first two streams? This is our third, isn't it? I think.
Yeah, it is, because we had a tipping record. Good question. Do you remember what the 3 games were?
Well, I think I went Collingwood over Geelong when Geelong beat Collingwood in that first one.
Yep.
I think I tipped Freo against Collingwood at home, and you tipped Collingwood.
Yeah, even with the outs.
Yeah. And then, we've got this game here.
So, I'm tracking all right, that's what you're saying.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, 93, another quarter like
record.
that from Smith gets him to 124, which you obviously take as a captain. Perfect.
Richards had 11 disposals in that quarter.
Whoa. Big final quarter. God, the goal scorers are all Geelong, but scores are, close enough. Alright. Pause on the bounce. I've paused.
Ben's running back up. Wait, you're already on the bounce higher.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, play.
My bench hasn't even gone yet.
Oh. Tell me when Bont Pelly kicks it. That's the spoil
Okay.
for you.
Yep. Now.
Great. Mine was in the air for a little bit, so that gave me the time. Holmes missing the target. In fact, Humphreys. Little kick. Is it going to find its man? Not for Myers. Bramble. So who went in?
Good question.
Luke Clear.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Williams.
That was out,
Oh!
surely.
Oh!
No way. Out the
Out
back.
the back. Oh, looked out. Oh, English going a long way back. Richards! Oh, what a way to start!
Wowee. Geelong fans can't watch.
And there's Liberatore in the crowd as well. God, he is so good.
Watch Bailey's pivot this contest, though. He kind of got held without it for a little bit.
It's
There wasn't
contesting
much in
for it. It's got to be stronger.
Yeah. It's soft. Yeah. Tries to fake the free kick.
Jeez. See, that's the two big things. They say winning the footy and what you do with it, and he's just got that contested ball and put it for a goal. That's why he's the number one in the comp.
He loves putting the tongue out.
Well, I'm looking good for my Geelong by 4, and now Smith doesn't want to put his head over it. Turns it over, and now here come the Dogs. Davidson kicking to a 2-on-1. They need this to get out the back. Doesn't do. Atkins needs to snaffle it. Gets the arms up. Does so. Ball! Yep. Oh, man, it does the splits. Oh. There it is. Your man Bramble hitting it hard.
Great kick.
Beautifully to Vandermeer. Great mark. And up they go. Mark here would be outstanding. Can't get it. Humphreys chasing.
Great tackle.
Great tackle again. The Dogs are up for the task. I think what effect does Beveridge have on this has been great. He's been possibly coach of the year so far.
Have to be right up there.
Maybe a Hardwick, but the draw was made pretty simple for them. McNeil! Oh, another one off the post. Oh. Guthrie, another Insight Fantasy Watchalong going down to the wire, you'd think.
Yeah.
He needs to get rid of it, Blitzovs, and he does. Atkins finds Holmes.
It's been good, I think. Like, all the games have been under 20 points, haven't they, that we've done so far?
Yeah. Yeah, pick well.
Yeah. Well, what was the margin between Freo and Collingwood in the end?
comfortable. It might have been. Yeah.
14, so it was under 15. Yeah, so all games have been under 15.
Yeah. Guthrie just hits the wrong side of it. It's going to go out.
Oh, God. Turnover merchant here. Look out.
My guy. Long down the line. Sanders.
Good hands.
Davidson again. Kick for steaming behind him. Stakonic. Harm's playing to say again. I think he wanted that low and fast rather than giving the big fullback a chance to come over the top.
Mm.
Smith gets the handball out. It's tied back up. There's a Davidson tackle as well. Tapped away. Oh,
Ooh.
clean balls west. No turnover. Dale's going to look to switch. Does well. Johannesson too low. Tap forward for Norton. Duncan couldn't get rid of it.
Oh,
Okay.
English
English
can't believe that.
is about to send to hit another guy. Oh, I paid 15. Myers now. Beautiful kick to Manor. Asking a lot of blitz-offs. That works for them. But now here's the turnover. Bont, deft kick.
Funny little kick.
In the back on Norton, surely. Well. Davidson gets it out. It's the kick. That's knock on 15. Great kick. Kennedy again. Like to see where he is in the rankings. Up goes top of the square. 2-on-1. Taking down West. Gets it out. Over top Smith. Another kick for us. Up it goes. Punch down. Lob. It's out forward. Libber gets it out. Well done. Dale can't hold on to it. McNeil.
Sends it forward.
Whoa!
Oh,
Had a lot of it.
yeah.
Johannesson from range. West. Oh.
Oh. That is, Geelong have no answers at the moment.
No. Tipped across.
Like
Oh,
that
Smith.
is shocking kicking from the Dogs.
Oh, looks inside. No. Okay, at least he gets it. Smith's getting that run again. Whoa,
Oh.
big fly. Duncan on his 300th. Corner now. Needs that Mark O'Donnell. Goes down to ground. Myers. Kick around the corner close. Tries to get onto
Done.
it. Dale. Out on the full. Speaking of which, so for each Thursday game, me and the boys from work each put in a $2 multi on the footy.
Oh, yeah.
So, and if your legs don't hit, we have a different forfeit for each week. This week is two. Let this play out. Oh, Mark Dempsey, and this could be very relevant at the moment. And the forfeit for it is going to be 2 sting pong shots in the back. So my legs, I've got Bont for 20, Fraser, Myers, Sanders for 15, and he slotted it. And Sanders for 15. One of the boys had Dempsey, goal, Holmes 20, and Geelong a 30.5 line, so he needs Geelong not to lose by 5 goals. The last guy has just Dale needs 3 more touches for him, so this could... The boys might be on here.
Is that all you need? It's just Dale, is it?
Dale needs 3 more. Sanders needs 2 more.
Right. Looking decent.
Come on, Sanders. Sanders are my legs. Those are the only ones I care about. I don't need those fucking sting pong shots.
Well done. Well done. Great pickup.
Norton tackled well. Vandermeer does well.
Free kick.
Yeah, had the opportunity. Extended out 2 goals from Geelong. Oh, hit Smith there, Duncan. Don't go to that option. Is that on, what's his name with the podcast? Dylan. Dylan Friends.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. Goes, cut off. Richards. McNeil sprays it left again. Jeez, they're looking to do it the hard way. Just a bit of kick to kick from the Cats. Myers again. Off mark. Oh, it does well. Norton recovers. Oh! Oh, it's harsh. We'll take it. That's a mark, a free kick 1, and a kick to come for Holmes. Pocket. Tap ball to ground. It's it out. Liver. And the full. Holmes will get another kick. But I need Sanders to get 2 more disposals. There he is.
Bit of crash and bash at the moment. Crowd appealing for 50. Not sure where Bryce has gone at the moment. Hopefully he'll be back shortly. Somehow stayed in. I'm not sure how that happened. Geelong send it forward. Good work from Blob. Where'd you go?
Sorry about that. My laptop.
Leave me in here by myself.
Yeah, sure did a good job.
It's all right. I tried to keep it alive.
Oh, Harrison in the stream. Let's go. Who are you saying for Lions v Hawks, Jolly?
No comment. Obviously, because I'm a Hawks fan, I'm going Hawks.
Harrison's a Hawks man with you.
Oh, is he? Good to see.
Oh, not Vandermeer. No. Now, what's your clock at, Jolly?
It is at. I'll wait for the clock to come back on screen. It's at 8:27.
Alright.
There's a free kick there. The Lob's got it now at 8:20.
Oh, wait. Yeah, keep counting.
8:15, 8:14, 13, 12, 11.
I'm paused at 8.
All right, now.
9. Cool. And I don't think I was going to spoil anything. Oh, straight in front of the Cats fans as well. And we've got a 1-point game.
I hope
8 to go.
I hope so too, Harrison. My Hawks, our Hawks will absolutely destroy the Lions.
I think we need a quick fantasy score check on that note. So we've got Holmes up to a 109, Smith 107. So half, what's that, about, yeah, just over 25 a quarter. He should break 120. We'll take that. Bont 102. He'll get moving in the right direction. Who else is relevant? English 90. You'd want him to break 100 at least.
Mm.
And we are back on. Gee. Picked another great game for it as we get bouncing again. Liver.
Here they go. Send it
Bursting
forward.
out of the stoppage. Goes spoiled to Konig. Gonna land with McNeil. Around the corner.
Let's sort of swim back.
Harms.
Oh,
Oh!
just nearly.
It scores a level.
The draw's on.
And there's Smith for another +6, you'd think. He's loving it. Would have loved to see him get a goal. Well, I mean, he still might.
Yeah, he's still more.
Shit, I'm the only one that's not...
Oh,
Jesus. I'm the only one that's not getting the group multi at the moment. Need 2 more from Sanders. Dale needs 1 more. And we're home. Harms now. In it goes. No one wants it. Richards trying to burst through a pack. Gets there.
Oh.
McNeil on the left. What's he done there? That's not 15.
yeah, no.
That's deliberate. Pay it. Yeah. Big on here. Smith off the deck. Eyes get told. Oh, out the back. Give it to Sanders. He's right there. Oh. No. It goes. Smacked for from Kendi. More points for my homes. Great Mark Cameron. Just going to go a long one out the back. Who's on the foot race here? Neil and O'Donnell. It's going to sit for Neil.
No.
He puts it through with 6 to go. He's got the windmill out.
Highlight CJ Traders comment. Just asking who we think's going to win.
Yeah, what's going on here? Cats now. Well, I tipped Cats at the start.
Yeah, you tip Cats. I'm on the Dogs.
Still staying with it?
I'm still standing with it.
Yeah, right. Whack. Look at
It's a great kick.
the big man. He's 203 centimeters and about 100 kilos.
Who was that chasing O'Donnell?
Yeah.
Yeah. Bailey Smith doesn't want to lose this game.
No. Where's this guy's parents? I hope that's not his mum next to him. As we get away against Smith. Another big kick. Another big clearance. Who's going to be that mark? Lob through the middle. Lob
Did
keeps
well.
going.
Oh,
Handball away. Tapped on. Here comes Richards. Has a bounce. Big chase on here. Richards clips over the top. Carmus misjudges the mark. And now O'Connor's out. Stengel's not going to misjudge that. Oh, Carmus, what have you done? Bit of kick to kick. Stewart's going to get another +6. 33 uncontested marks with a 6. Not there. It's going to go out of play. My God, is Sanders going to go a whole quarter without getting a touch? That's a
surely
brilliant
not.
touch from Bont.
Is he even on? Is he on the field?
Dale needs 1 anyway. English. Over the top. Dempsey, you can't let him get a run. And Libba doesn't. He's had a 1 handball. Has Sanders. Bont. Oh, is he took on the man? And they're going to say he has. Tackle for Closey. 5 to go now. Up it goes. Not going to pay the mark. Smith watching over. They need another goal here. I don't think they get through on just one. Especially the pace this is gone. Sanders! Oh! Smith just runs around like he's not even there. Whoa. No. Smith's been huge.
Oh,
Oh. Might be it. Neil might.
no, I reckon he'll miss it.
Well, even if he does, just take the full 30. Get it out of 2 kicks.
He will do what Big Blissarves did. Was it Blissarves or Stanley? Who was the one that freaking stuffed up to kick the other way against the Giants?
Don't know.
Stanley, wasn't it? Nah, he's kicked it.
Neil gets 5. Need the game like that, the big man.
Jazz is trying to sort them all out.
Yeah, what's... Well,
What did
this is
Bailey say then?
I don't know, but this is what Geelong do with their rucks, because they've got Neil, Stanley, and Blitzovs all throughout that can do it. And if you're a team like the Dogs, where you've only got one ruckman who has to go all around the ground to try and cover off all 3 of them, you're going to get left with a inexperienced,
Look at this.
half back. Never had it. Atkins going to clear it out now. Great tackle.
Bailey's really starting into this game now.
Yeah. That's what you want. This is what we came for. And I reckon he's only doing it because he knows they're probably home and hosed. Atkins. They leave it for each other. Needs to do well here. He's holding his head. Oh, Smith got stuck into the young kid for a rock contest free kick to possibly steal the ball. Stengel on the check side. Out in the full. Dog's got to go now. Is this going to be a Dale kick?
Look at this.
Get off him, Liver. I need these fantasy points. Didn't even get to see who kicked it. It was Dale. I'm going to be the only one that... Oh, Sanders. Oh, what have you done? Big kick, Kennedy. All right, where's that number 9? I don't even know if he's on the field, to be honest.
I haven't seen him.
Norton over the top. He's going to run out. You are kidding. What's bench looking like? Yeah, Sanders been on it for 3 minutes and on the far side as well. Oh. Disaster. Gets it out. Atkins forward. Whoa! Wouldn't mind a goal and another stoppage to get Sanders on field, to be honest. Jess is going to keep it ahead of him. Dribble! And he's kicked it the wrong way! Oh! Yeah, that's enough to seal it. Dale's going to get another one just to rub it in. He's going to go straight down the corridor. Comus. Whoa. Big fly from Stanley. They're going to play on. Dempsey. Ooh, yo, yo. We're going to stop the game for this one, umps?
Oh, yeah, they had a massive talk about that after the game, didn't they?
Yeah. Oh, I mean...
The umpires have like the earpieces in, and they said that they didn't freaking see it. They didn't want to hold up play because they didn't see it. Like, I don't understand that.
Yeah, how they like... Yeah, anyway.
Oh,
Oh, no. Sanders. Where is he?
that was going to go straight out the middle again. Oh, no.
Nah, okay, well... Even if he was on the field...
Get Smith a couple of cheapies. Not 15.
Holmes, oh, it would have been a nice mark, but he gets a kick. Oh! And they're getting another.
Put the cameras on
And they've
Bailey.
got it.
Where is he?
Ed Richards, of all people.
Richards is harmless, isn't he?
Don't get that in Ballarat, the dude's holding up. Baker wanted the touch. Smith nowhere near the play. He's getting the Dacos treatment. Nowhere near the play. Let's put the camera on him. Alright.
That's what happens when you're second in the Brownlow medal odds at the moment.
Yeah, I suppose. Don't see any bright yellow boots. Liver. Bont Harms. Vandermeer. Kennedy.
He's kicked that.
Fuck, again. He's hit 3.
He might have been on the money there for a bit of a forward option.
Yeah. Gee, yeah, he's had a good day of it.
I can't get any tips right at the moment.
It's the man of the moment, Mr. 300. He'll enjoy this last one. $33. My two boys. And that. And
He falls over the umpire.
no, he better not get the free kick points for that. He better not. Now, Cats by 14, just a scintillating finish. Look at that worm, just got even, then just took it straight away. How are we looking? Smith 126 is enough to get him the armband for this week. 25 kicks, 4 marks, 7 tackles.
Yeah.
Holmesy 117's back, and he's going to be on people's radars now, unfortunately for me, because I was holding as a bit of a point of difference. I wonder what his ownership is, to be honest, but yeah, nice for me. Smashes that break even, gets him moving in the right direction. So we got it. Kennedy 111, yeah, 3 goals and 25 disposals. Couldn't have done much more, just from a goal standpoint. What else do we see? Yeah, Myers 106. If anyone went with him, I'd prefer Kennedy to him. I mean, I say that Kennedy's over $1 million. Myers is about 700k, so it's not really. But Bont only got to a 102, so I'll have a quick check and see what he scored in that last quarter. They must have had a plan to him because Bont went out of the game, and so did the Western Bulldogs. Yeah, 4 kicks and a handball for Bontempelli in the last one. So, yeah, it really kept his influence down. English should want to be going over 100 against Geelong. Want to be. Stewart 95 is very nice for owners of him. He might be an option going forward, especially if the Cats buy fits. When's theirs? Their buy is the last one. Yeah. The very, very last one. Then they have Richmond off it, so yeah, it'll be interesting to see that. Interesting to see if he sneaks. I don't think he'll get past Holmes for the D6 position. However, Davidson got to a 94 with only 14 disposals, so that's a very good effort from him. My man Sanders stayed on a 65. Dale saved it to a 64, but that is still gross. For 22 touches as well, which was the danger we were talking about at half-time as well, weren't we? If he's only getting 150 or 49 touches.
Yeah, no.
I literally said if he halves that, he gets 70, and
exactly.
He went below half today.
Yeah.
Yeah, we touched on Sanders, and that's about it from a fantasy relevant sort of perspective, isn't it? Guess we'll look over the Sunday games while got a little bit to unwind, and if anyone has any comments, remember to comments or questions before we nip off, then chuck them in the chuck them in the chat. We'll be happy to put them on stage. We already covered Crows v Eagles. Go to Melbourne v Sydney. I've got Sydney by 3 goals. Sydney by 18 is a bold.
I think
they
should get the job done. I think, but we're saying they're pretty inconsistent to start the season.
They have, but last week we saw some shades of the 2024 Swans.
Yeah,
coming
absolutely.
back, Heaney going big, Warner doing his thing. But obviously the Demons had a good win last week. Less is said about that. The better Gaunt's going to be taking marks everywhere as we expect. Him versus Grundy again will be a bit of an old rivalry, and it'll be interesting to see. I'm not quite sure how Rucks score against Sydney, but Gaunt's shown that he's a class above anyway, so rules just don't apply to him. Bit like Bailey Smith today, to be honest. Petrarca 95. We want him to, averaging 95. We want him to be scoring over 100. He was very good last week for a 84. We want him to. He's been playing a bit too inside for my liking, so a bit more outside would be, great. He's dropped below the mill.
I'm just reading something now on Gaunt that historically he does score well against Sydney, and that he has a projection in Supercoach of 181.
Yeah, right. He has the projection of 113.
So he potentially should score well.
Yep, that's fantastic news. Bowie's been a great pick for people. That's just too expensive now. He might be pushing that D6 spot as well. Pickett's been having his midfield time. Roberts we need to see more out of coming into the buys, which he should do against Melbourne. They've got a pretty good sort of run going into the bye of Melbourne, Crows, and then Richmond before their bye. So I think you keep him until then. Same with me keeping Caden Cleary and keeping Riley Bice, who will go over a little bit, I'm sure, when they come up. The Chad's been a great value option. He's getting to the more expensive side. I'd love if there was some tool to see how their price changed round to round on the fantasy website, not just projected ones. But
I was looking through his game stats before. Like, he's been inconsistent, like similar to how Holmes one week would go big and then next week he'd kind of drop off.
yep, I've read that.
Mm.
But still below 900k regardless. Averaging
Yeah.
89. The thing I say he's one of those that isn't a fantasy relevant player. He's just a good, very very good player.
Mm.
But yeah, and has an average over 91 before, so he's to watch. Oliver, a lot of people would have jumped off of by now, I imagine. Yeah, break evens there as well, so it's a sort of tough one to get behind. Anyone else here really relevant? We need Richards to be playing midfield to be relevant. We've sort of found out with him. There's Bice. I just need him to not lose money, hopefully. 81 break evens. Not out of the question, but
No, still pretty high.
yeah, it's unlikely. Langford's going to keep making cash down there. What's he now? God, 662k. Break even still in the 40s. And his scores have been fantastic if you're an owner. Just since his sub games, 70s, 60s, 70s, 70s, 90s, 70s. So he's just does what it says on the tin, which is what you love in fantasy, especially if you're cash generation players.
Yeah.
Lindsay's one of my loops. So again, he's got a break even of 51, similar to Langford. Will be continuing to make cash there too. And Cleary's sort of, well, he's a small forward at the end of the day, which isn't great. Yeah, 64 break even. He's going to start losing cash. Yeah, and that covers it for that. Who have you got in this game?
Sydney.
Yeah. Coming to the last. Saints v Suns. I've got Suns by, I don't know, maybe 20?
Mm.
Do you think? Well, the Saints like to stand up at Marvel, but
I'm scared,
Suns
though, because the Suns don't play well at Marvel, do they?
No. Well, they didn't just play well anywhere last year. Oh, well, Dimmer hates Marvel.
Yeah, Dimmer hates Marvel.
And just another thing to note, look at all these ins and outs from St Kilda. So Garcia actually does get a rest. Collard, McClendon playing obviously McRae with his injury. Max Heath gets into the extended. Boxall's back. Liam Henry, Hunter Clark, who hasn't played this year, I don't think. Zach Jones is slapped straight onto the ball, if I remember correctly. Yeah, correct. Followers, there he is. Yep, so he will definitely be playing. Keeler Clark. So Boxall might play, might not. Be an interesting one to find out. Anyway, two of the top 6 defenders in Wanganeen, Miller and Sinclair. Sinclair, a few people would have jumped on if they didn't have Martin. If they already had Martin, I should be saying, actually. His cash is going back in the right direction. I've actually got Sinclair playing in my midfield, funnily enough. But yeah, he's hit that 900k break. Sort of cost. He won't get much cheaper than that. Break even of 80s, which he should hit. Wanganeen Miller are coming off a low game. Was obviously like limping around, and I know his midfield thing isn't really working for him.
No.
76 against West Coast from 80% time on ground. So, yeah, break even goes to 123 for him. He'll be one to watch. Obviously, St Kilda have that great buy with Fremantle as well to keep an eye on. Marshall's cash going in the same direction as well, but Suns are the hardest matchup, and the Witsy, I know the Witsy wall, the wall of wits. Not a single ruckman scored over 100 against Wits this season.
Are they playing the double ruckman again?
Suns
With Moyle?
I feel like he isn't. Oh, he's listed. could be a strat, but yeah, regardless, Son's just don't like Ruckman, and then Marshall he's got Wits this week, and then he comes up against Gorn before their bye. So it's probably the two worst matchups he can, but 50 break even after his big score last week. He'll keep moving up regardless. Who else we got? A lot of people interested in Anderson. I'm not. I think that's just too much inside game for him. Not enough uncontested.
I'm not gonna go there. I don't think.
Yeah, for my liking, Noble has been sneaky good, hasn't he? Just gone up near 200k, but he's the man back there, the man that we thought Rioli was going to be. But no, trusted for a bit more of that run and carry. And he's just been scoring, 80s, 90s, 100s, and 110s for fun.
Could he be an option for the end of the season to be like filling one of those last spots or not?
He could. He absolutely could. Absolutely could. Yep. And they've got a pretty good... They've got the third buy on the system, which is an interesting one. I don't hold too many Gold Coast players. Anyway, Steele's been alright, but no one's going to have him. Anyone else people are going to really have here?
Humphrey?
I don't think so. Yeah, Flanders has sucked this season. And Garcia's, dropped. Filippo will be an interesting watch. His CVAs haven't been where people thought they'd be start of the season.
I still feel like they're trying to work his way back pretty easily.
I agree with that, But he is an option in the mid price.
Yeah.
Because it's it was between Coleman, who wasn't listed, him and Mills for those real, sort of mid price targets. I suppose you could throw Bolton in there as well if you want to be like me and chase that. But look, even the week before against St Kilda, he scored 22. So it's not without risk.
Yeah.
At all in him, and that's just about wraps it up. Boxall might get a game. There'll be some rookies for St Kilda, but none with any job security since they're sort of throwing that mantle around for them. I'm all sorted. Another good game for us.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, we'll be taking that. I'm gonna switch my captaincy onto Harry Boyd right now. There we go.
Call.
126.
Good idea.
Yep. Before you forget,
I'll have to do the same.
Yeah, don't leave it as a thing. Thanks for watching. If you're still with us, it was another good turnout, and they're just getting better and better as we go on, starting to build a bit of a community, isn't it, Joel?
Yeah, it's good. It's good fun.
Yeah, hope to see some regulars in the chats as well going forward. It's great interacting with you.
From different platforms and that.
Yeah, that too. We recorded the review podcast and sort of preview one for last round on Tuesday, which is up on YouTube as well. So go give that a watch. It's on Spotify as well if that's where you want to get your podcasts too. Those will still be super relevant because there weren't many real sort of trades for the Cats or Dogs in or out. So give that a listen. Hopefully that'll help you out with them. And until the next one, Joel, you be able to make a podcast sometime Tuesday nights?
Hopefully. I mean, I'm usually on work until close, though. That's the only issue.
Okay.
Work something out, though.
Exactly, for sure. But until then, thanks for watching. Subscribe to the Insight AFL channel, not the Insight AFL channel, the Insight Fantasy Sports channel. If you still haven't got your footy fixed from that, the Supercoach boys are smashing it as well. They have a live stream straight before our Thursday watch-alongs as well, so they're good to tune into if you're more of a Supercoach player than a fantasy one. But until the next one, we'll see you then.